Good. It's working like this. So, as Antonio said, we have a long story in the Chianti Classico area, and we are so lucky that my family owns this Castello di Fonterutoli since 1435. And the Castello di Fonterutoli is based in Castellina in Chianti, but it's very next to the border with Radda and the border with Castelnuovo Bernardenga. And historically, we had this part in Radda, in La Badiola. And I want to talk about this wine based in Radda, because there is a very interesting story. We started to produce this Gran Selezione in 2017, and the reason why we like this place because it's the highest vineyard we have in our property. It's around 600 meters above sea level. Which 20 years ago was almost impossible to make a Sangiovese 100% at that altitude. And I think because of also the climate change, but especially for the selection of the clone we have done in the last 30 years, together with the Consorzio Chianti Classico, when we started the Chianti Classico 2000 project, what changed really the way of working the Chianti Classico. So when we decided to plant this vineyard was almost 15 or 17 years ago, we said of course we select some clones that we found good for this place, where you have a mix of the typical Chianti Classico soil, that is alberese and galestro, so limestone and sandstone, up in a hill where this beautiful little church, Romanic church, built on 998. Still there. We like all things, so we planted this vineyard with a beautiful view, 360 degrees. It's a very windy place, so very cold in the winter and warm in summer, but with different temperature between day and night. And this is the idea to find can make a wine that can be a little bit extreme, in a sense that you have the advantage of an altitude that gives enormous opportunity in terms of exchange of temperature. To give an example, in July of this year, 21, we had 25 degrees between day and night. Not every day, but with what is compared to what we have in Fonterutoli is 5 degrees more. So, of course, there is a big difference in this. Then the slope is like this, so the light is coming really. You have a concentration of light very important, and this is help a lot on the photosynthesis, even if this is the later. You have a late ripening, no? In terms of the comparison of the wine we have in Sangiovese in Fonterutoli, it is 15 days later because it's 600 meters above sea level. So the risk you have, when the season change, is that maybe start raining a little bit, and so you need to have be a little bit more lucky, But this is we need to be lucky to make this business. No? We can do a lot of technology. We can understand better and better, but if the weather is not good, it's not good. So I'm very proud about this wine. 21 is, as you know, it's a very good vintage. It's a little bit of a classic vintage in the Chianti Classico, where that is the characteristic is to have some spring, late spring water, then a long, dry and hot summer, and then hopefully some little rain by September. And this one was harvested on the 13th of October 21. Well, maybe one of the latest. This year it was even worse, even late. It was around the 16th, the last days, 16 or 17 of October. So it's a wine that is very different in our property, very different what we're doing normally. And I like because it's a wine that's vibrant. You have a lot of personality, and you have this acidity that make the wine very much alive with a lot of personality. Thank you.